People join our group because they want to get back on their feet again after they've had breast cancer in an environment that's supportive, that's unquestioning, where they can take their own time to get fit at their own rate and to have fun with people who understand because they've all travelled the same path. Yeah, there are many in our team because there are in fact some men, a small percentage of men, who do get breast cancer. And that can be a very lonely journey for them because breast cancer tends to be a very feminine world. But we also have some supporters who paddle with us.
When I went to the surgeon and the clinics for treatment, there were posters on the wall and there were also brochures. So I knew about it quite early. But I also remember seeing a film or a news clip a couple of years ago about these women who'd had breast cancer and were boating. And I was full of admiration for them.
Most of our members are in their 50s, so we're all Grand Dragons, or at least Masters. We do have two members who are under 40. Otherwise, we're all totally different as people, and that's one of the nice things actually about the club, is that you get to meet a whole range of people that you might not ordinarily come across.
They told me it would be very good for to prevent lymphedema because I'd had all my lymph nodes taken out on the left side, and there'd been a study done in Canada on people who did lots of upper body exercise. And they'd also changed their thinking. It used to be, you didn't lift anything, you didn't do any exercise, you didn't have hot baths, and then they've changed it all around to, do as much exercise as you can. So dragon boating's a very good upper body exercise.
It gives you such an overall improvement in your fitness level that, and you feel so good about yourself.
Keep stretching, everybody. Keep warming up. Are we mad or what?
Well, with Dragons Abreast, there's also the other thing of wanting to include everybody and to get women who are not well to fit again. I know when I first started, I would do 20 strokes, take my paddle out, another 20 strokes, take my paddle out. So you've got to be able to cater for everybody, every level of fitness. So and be inclusive, because that's the whole point of it.
I would have to say that our team, I think, is pretty competitive, very inspiring and competitive. And that actually surprised me because before I started, I thought and I assumed that the ladies would probably be paddling for fun and enjoyment, but once I started here, I have been surprised at the high level of competition. But I really enjoy that, and what is good, I think, is that everyone can paddle to their own level of motivation, and not everyone's competitive, so some people just come along and enjoy the paddles once a week, and that's fine.
Oh, I'm not competitive at all. Until another boat comes up beside us. And then, I think the competitive instinct comes out in most of us.
I think we're going to have a fair bit of stiff competition. I really think that that's something that we're going to have to deal with. But however, it doesn't matter where we come. It's the fact that we're out there on the water and we're enjoying ourselves. But we also know that we have the ability to do our level best. And whatever happens at the end of the finish line, we were out there.
The Dragons Abreast Challenge at Chinese New Year is really important to us, partly because it's one of the rare occasions when we get to paddle against other breast cancer survivors, to race against them instead of racing against sports crews. But it's also very important because it's where we actually raise awareness of just how many, put a face to the statistics of just how many breast cancer survivors there are out there.
So teams now moving down to the start line. Major final of the Dragons Abreast Challenge. In lane 1, Miss a Bit of Titty Fire. In lane 2, Coast Busters. Lane 3, Marimbula Gold. Lane 4, getting away to a very good start, one of the local teams, Dragons Abreast Sydney Passion. In lane 5, the Flaming Dragons. In lane 6, Titty Titty Bang Bang from the Sunshine Coast. But moving down towards the halfway mark now, DAS Passion out in front. In lane 4, that is Marimbula Gold. In lane 3, trying to stick with them, but DAS Passion out in front. They're very keen to take home this truck down challenge, the Dragons Abreast Challenge. They're at home in Sydney, and they're looking to take this out as they come right down towards the finish line. Get behind them, get them out. This is a mate. There's Sydney out in front. Now they cross the line in first place. There's Sydney in.
The Flowers on the Water ceremony, it's a very moving ceremony, and it's a time when we remember those of our number who we've lost to this disease and honour them.
Think of those who have lost their battle with breast cancer. Send a rainbow, a prayer, whatever works for you, of hope, of healing, to those travelling this journey. And today's ceremony we dedicate to our 6 members who have lost their lives just this year, in the last 2 months. We send a special message to our sisters in Tasmania, whose founding coordinator in Devonport lost her battle with breast cancer last night. Please observe 1 minute's silence. Thank you.
Oh, we keep training all year. Some of us are training with the state squad. We'll all be going to the state titles. Everybody, regardless of how experienced they are in the club, they all paddle at the state titles as well, in the clubs versus club section. Some of our members are actually gone on to represent the state in the New South Wales team, in which case they'll be competing against the other states, but wearing the blue shirt of New South Wales.